Angry frustrations I shall release, cause I'm about to let loose the beast. Ha! Hear ye, all you asshole MCs. It's time to throw a party for it's the doomsday. If your leader, Captain Ass Crack. If you want protection, play the rear. No man in this world I fear. My sound beats down for your protection. I advise you wear headgear. I spill the beans on Bruce Wayne, known as Batman. Can't no crusader, just your average white man. Who me, I'm black man. More superhero than Letterman. I come equipped with joints like these to be the shit, removing the S to the back. And somehow I still make hits. Don't you look around, I leave you stinking like the space between an asshole and clitoris on a 50-year homeless woman. Now ain't that some shit you bite from many styles? That's not hard to believe. Your captain's Alibaba and you, one of the 40 thieves. Prior mocking train to reach my levels like peas when storm creates obese monstrous mechanisms like this. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. There is no competition. Competition is none. God bless the child who sparks it off like the sun. Ha! You don't understand. I be black man changing like a chameleon and worth every bit of 6 million. MC rotisserie, they call me the colonel. From spirit, the six spice that brings about death, downfalls, and funerals. I do you stunt MCs like Knievel with my evil. Ask my lord, he broke the mold and made me the unbeatable. I am the shepherd when rhyming, bringing silence to the lambs. Clarice, with father veins in the nice candy, crumbling kingdoms that have the rulers resort to ruling shanties. Bringing crews, send them in the twos, I'm Noah. In the ring, I do him Apollo Creed. Ivan drag off the Balboa, constricting lines around neck, stopping breath, foot on neck. He can't breathe, Pierre, ring on tombstones and soft soil. Be all you can be, it ain't much. Ask any GI, I'm the builder, gets them caught up in the clutch. There's no survivors when they fuck around with the do or diver. Oh my god, Rizzo Rizankin is the live wire. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because of no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. There is no competition. Competition is none. God bless the child who sparks it off like the sun. I clash like the Titan, took him harder than the Kraken. Stole by the head of Medusa. Beat this maneuver. Styles of brains of challenges like the industrial Hoover. I get them open like butt cheeks on a porno freak. Have them screaming something terrible like sorority grease. I be the greatest killer of all time. These must I get him bouts to leave him KO on couch longer than Rip Van Winkle. With a flash, furious tongue that clashes clay like Cassius Hinkle. I land on them seas like abandoned islands. Sending out SOS, some old shit you ain't heard before. Leave the fifth mark, you're soft as Birdman. I hit homers and run like OJ, spilling a Bronco on the highway. Boy, you lying MCs sure are dandy, so I cross-pollinate to make you daffy lying pussy. Wallowing in a field of crabgrass ass rappers. Tell them to run, oh my god. Here comes Kid Law. Go tell your mama.
This little old man, he wanna lick a tom-tom. He's got mad flavor, banana with a humby diggy he don't. Abdul is about to come. Feel the rhythm that I give him and the wisdom that I drop. You can't stop it, can't top it. Take a biscuit, sop it. It's ethereal, quite literal, more advanced than fiber optics. The truth that I flip may cause inflictions. I rip the script with conviction. I mean this. Alright, I grips the mic like the kinda fiendish. Malik A will be super genius. Erase, flee the chaos and confusion. Stimulating the five senses is not a mere illusion. Love and wisdom is all put it together like fusion. Soldiers poised us out to give a new world a contusion.
Shouts out to Mama Margarita. How you doing?
I am the sum of none
Get your
but
honey.
one, composed of 6 gods in the mix. I'm hailing from the sun. I am the sum of none but one, composed of 6 gods in the mix. Heretics and some critics, they say we rank first. We're not the baddest of the bad, nor the worst of the worst. We strive for some embodiment in harmony with the universe. The weathered, we're unmovable like Mount Kilimanjaro. Africans will laugh again, so I say no sorrow. We are the people of the day before yesterday. We are the people of the day after tomorrow. I have a dream someday that our youth will be walking down the street, contemplating, nibbling on ginseng root, giving hell to those who aren't hard for sure, but for show. Pretending what you hadn't thought but said and didn't know. Claiming sets, throwing up gang signs, society's got you snared. What the hell is that sign language? For the spiritually impaired, I'm not a player hater, I'm just a player fader. What goes around comes around, vengeance is mine, I'll catch you later. I'm hailing from the sun. I am the sum of none but one, composed Hidam, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix. No man shall get the best of me. One man's the great test of me, the part of me that strives up and begins to pull up the rest of me. Conquering selfish, true manifest destiny, and good reflects this. As I become more mindful, godliness pierces the blindfold, and I take it to the nine, so you can't check this. I pumps courage to the chest when suckers come for test, and when they come for test, there's no need to press a nine. I've got to buck a sucker with great outflux of the mind. My clairvoyance is a product of mind sight, creating foresight instead of hindsight. My buoyancy is a reflection of my hardship. I've been through much, and I'm beyond death. My legacy is a reflection of my godship. I hold a tight grip until my last breath. Hum-ba-diggity, hidam, I'm hailing from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hidam, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix. No gimmicks, just a few turntable tricks, executed by DJ Superman top notch. More vision than Blackwatch, he steps upon the heads of DJs like a quick game of hopscotch. Wherever the top drops, then we must begin with musical sustenance. True, that comes through the eye of the storm, though cosmic in fact. This child's tracks are produced in his humanoid form. We are the sum of none but one.
Yo, this go out to all my sisters, unappreciated or not, cause I just wanna let you know you got it going on, sister. Halik, I'll call you beacon cause your skin tone sandy. Intoxicating lips reminding alcoholic of brown brandy. Of the gallon in your love, many men dream of wallowing. But look at you and most brothers got a hard time swallowing. No need for blushing, I tell them kids hushing. Tone it down a bit, Senorita was about to say something. A stealth bomber could have a hard time following your curves, and a minister wouldn't dare repeat the words. So what I do to you, performing tricks like Houdini. The freaks come out at night, I take you to the point where you hear voices whispering, coming to the light. Your walk is music when I'm looking at your grooves. Your tongue is lotion on my back. It's soothe, sugar, let's make moves. I want you closer to my body than my epidermis, keeping me warmer than a thermos and causing flames like a furnace. I'm going on to my chocolate wonder. You got it going on, yo. You got it going on, yo. You got it going on. You're all I need. You got what I need. You're all I need. You got what I need. Indonesia. Baby. Don't you let them call you weed, you're a lotus. Method, put it straight, sweet, you're all I need. Bow legs and kegs, soft but firm enough to hold eggs. During a 10K run, and you won't break one. I saw your ex-man, I mentioned your name, he said Lord. Being with you was the closest thing he had to his God. I asked him why'd he break it off, he couldn't handle your religion. You wanted doves and all he had to offer you was pigeon. You're soft-spoken but you're well represented. Your smile's a full moon on dark skin that becomes accented. I look at you and see stars from being dazed. Brothers ask to hit the brown sugar cause my eyes is all glazed. I sit back for a minute, laugh and chuckle, cause thoughts of you gripping me like a palm has got me harder than a knuckle. Your love's full blown, overshadowing like an eclipse. Your tongue is mother's milk between ebony lips. Watch them hips. I wipe my brow because sweat starts to dripping on your air of dairy sugar. I can hardly get a grip. Now I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones in my loyons for you, sister. You got what I need. Check it out, y'all. Razia, your loving is crazy. You drain the most active men to be in couch potato lazy. His ways in the breeze like the islands.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a
Shouts out to Brother Kwame. Support Gye-Nyame Journey. GNJMedia.support. GNJMedia.support.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink your water. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. And oh man, oh man, oh man. It is so good to be in the congregation of the mighty this morning. I still gotta find Anime. I gotta get Simba back. I don't know where they, somewhere in the move, either they snuck off or they do what spiritual animals do. So I'm gonna get them back. I promise. I'm gonna get them back. But first off, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Right there, that's where Anime would come in. Of course, you know this is a Heart of Simba production, and right now we are on a daily toast, and we got a couple of minutes to talk. I'm gonna throw open the lines in a minute, and then we strive to blow up your old paradigms. The explosion is missing too. But I'm almost settled, fam. We almost settled. I thought I was settled yesterday, but the good news is that last night I was sitting in the car and I started thinking about it. I said, if I capture Spreaker in a browser, maybe I will be able to broadcast over Spreaker. So I came in and I tried to capture it in the browser. Didn't work. So I went back and I start pulling up some stuff and I start going back through because there have been some fixes on Microsoft 10. So I clicked the button and all of a sudden, guess what? We got sound up
on Spreaker. Man, I am so thrilled. I am so thrilled. Yes, yes, yes. So, last night we did the show. We did the folk tale, The Bear and the Two Travelers. Very pertinent for our day and time. Very pertinent for many of you, hopefully. You got something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Key point to remember from that story is misfortune tests the sincerity of friends. And the other piece is never travel with a friend who deserts you at the approach of danger. You know what I'm saying? A true friend hangs in there. So evaluate. We need to evaluate some of our relationships because that's part of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to struggle with those that we have a firm relationship with. You know what I'm saying? Or at least a understanding of our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So without any further ado, let's get to this toast. I'm gonna go right now. Take a second. I'm gonna go over here. I forgot to open up the lines. I was so excited that GNJMedia.live popped back up. You know what I'm saying? I also was checking in on the GNJ.Media site, which will be up and live soon. I'm going to go on and open up the Uber conference. I wondered something might get knocked off, so just bear with me because we got Uber conference, we got Spreaker, we got OBS running, we got Restream.io running. I mean, we doing a lot, family. We are doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot. And and that's how we get down here. You know what I'm saying? We build here, right? Right now, my phone is on my webcam microphone, and I don't want that. We don't want that. We want it on this Yeti. We want it on that Yeti like it is right there. We want to test the speaker. Make sure. Oh, yeah. That's hot. All right. Now the only issue is I don't know if they will be able to hear the conversation on Spreaker. So let's try it again. Let's see if I test. Oh, it shuts down Spreaker. Uh-oh. Let's see. Uh-oh, it hears the ring. So we up. All right, cool. So they should be able to hear us on. They should be able to hear us on. Look like they ain't gonna let us into Uber conference this morning. The hell going on? Y'all hear that? What's going on? They're not gonna let us into our own line. We got our own line. Oh my God. Is this some bitchcraft afoot early in the morning? Did they just hang up on me? Did they let me in? Oh, okay. They let me into my own conference room. That was so nice of them. All right, but anyway, let's get back to work. It's time for us to get to work here on Gye-Nyame Journey, and y'all know what that means. We got to pull up that Daily Toast screen. Yeah, let's pull it up. There we go. Yes. All right, let's get it. We got a little bit of ambrosia left over here. Got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got about 10-gallon bottles here. I'm brewing about, because I'm gonna give some of this batch to my scobies to keep them healthy. We got somewhere around 20 gallons that we're gonna have available. I need to cut back. Okay. We ain't gonna this batch is, I'm gonna let it sit because the way that bottle exploded, you know what I'm saying? I said, man. All right, so I need to let it sit just a little bit longer. But anyway, First off, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to create it. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and we say the mighty word of Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Very simple journey. Very simple journey. From there, we move to our personal ancestors. All right, we got the list. I'm going to go as far as I can, and then we'll pull up the list. We call on our ancestors: Miles Brown, Mizan, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herm Brown, Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gaston, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Kaylee Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittmanell, Normal X, Pet Mont, Rob, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, B.D. Sale, Weller, Vita Farmer, Algo, Sue Shell, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Asbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Jordan Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary. Why do I do that? Mary. I get to Mary Esther Keachler Reese. We got Mary Eliza Frederick David, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Baxter, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Jane Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Imatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Franklin Russell Davis. Is it Charles Bell? Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Jane Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vesta, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs the second, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dilly Mon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We almost did it today. We did the whole first side. Then we got William Walter West, Nigella Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DePritis Hines, Anna Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scannell, Barry Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Either Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenball, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G. 2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, has Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Darren Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevada Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashad Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekel Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lord Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Albert, Mazarine Corporal, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, and we move to the Black Book. We have Joella Giles, we have James Carswell. We have Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown. We got Jonathan Ford. We got Luther Gaucher. We got Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Sarah Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Desandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al-Alti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como. We got Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger. We got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Taunton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carr White, Desi Woods, T.Lar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don, Sarah Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanette, Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl Williams Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reeson, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves. We got Herman Reeves on there twice. I need to talk with her about that. Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Jocelyn McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee. We got Pinchita Alba. We got Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, and Era Branson. We also have Eric Winston, Family, we lift up our glass. We salute all of our ancestors. And once again, I want to thank us. We salute and we say the mighty word. Oh, that was funny. Y'all get it together. Y'all get it together. Now, I'm kind of wondering if y'all did something with Anime and Simba. All right. Clapping it up for Ujima born. Family, what we want to do is, once again, every day I ask you to open up or open up your reticular formation. We want to seek out Ujima. Ujima is around us. Even when it appears not to be, Ujima is there. And today is Ujima, so we are seeking Ujima today. All right? With it being Ujima, and I want to make sure that everybody is up with it. Those that do not know what we are talking about and why we call the day Ujima, and why we call the day Ujima, and why we talk how we talk here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Go to free GNJeCourse.com. That's free GNJeCourse.com, right? Where you could get in tune with the journey. Now, let me show you something. Now, as far as the supporters, yesterday I showed y'all. Well, we'll get to that in a second because I want to keep it in a minute. I want to keep it in a moment right now. Actually, we're going to be able to keep it in a moment by me doing this. Hold on, because it's something we do in the morning, and I want to show y'all. So, in the moment, right now, what we started doing was we started reading a passage from African Deep Thought workbook. We also do basically a class on this on Ujima nights. Right now we are on Proverb 1:18. So let's keep that in mind. So we lifting up the glass of family. It is our responsibility in this moment to fight for all the space and time that we can get for our future generations. Right now in this moment, we have the power. We have the ability. We have the skills to build and add on and conquer future moments, conquer moments for our future generation. And also keeping in tune with the moment. Let me take you to the news scene for just a second, if you don't mind. We're going to go to the news scene real quick. Let me do a nice little transition so that I have time to get over it. All right. So if you look, let me check. Okay, it's a little bit behind us up back there, but let me go and look right here. Let's see. Yep, we are there. So we are on the proverb. So now some of y'all gonna be able to keep up with me on your phones and your tablets. So we're gonna go. I have to get the workbook format for this because the flip book. I want the flip book. So I'm about to hit up homeboy and be like, hey man. Where my flip book, man? Where my flip book? All right, we on 1:18, so we're going to pull it up. Show you how this beautiful piece of work gets down here. So we on 1:14, 1:15, 1:16. Start with us here on the journey. And freedom comes by alignment with the first source. For by that light, human beings see best how to choose, say the knowledge holders, right? Proverb chapter 1, Proverb 18. Freedom comes by alignment with the first source, for by that light, human beings see best how to choose, say the knowledge holders. So those of you that was like on the 21-day challenge, or those of you that's on the 224 self-help process, you know what I'm saying? For those of you that's just looking for a breakthrough, boom, you could go through and you could actually fill in the information into the book. It's a writable PDF. Done changing the game, family. Changing the game. Oh my God. I'm just sitting up here like, good grief. Cause I just want to ask a couple of questions about this to the guy that I have format this, because I got a few questions and then I will launch. But you'll be able to get the book in the next, let's say 7 to 10 days at AfricanDeepThought.com, AfricanDeepThought.com. I got a little bit of work to do, but we are right in the middle of getting ready for the school year, so a lot of my focus is on that right now. So we lift our glass up to the moment. We say the mighty words of Ashe. From there, family, we move to our future generation. We toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity, and we raise our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, right? We move to all of our relations and we say Ashe. From there, we lift up our glasses. That selfish toast. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? The greatness that you are. Lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? No responses? From there, we move to our tribe. Family, lift up your tribe. Right? My tribe is Gye-Nyame. Lift up your tribe. All right? You know what I'm saying? Lift up your tribe. Stand up for something, right? You know what I'm saying? Lift it up. Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most marvelous, the most excellent, wisest, and the bravest individual in the room. I toast you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and as usual, 100 years. As we say in Gye-Nyame, K-N. All right, so the lines are open. 614. Let me make sure you can see that the lines are open. I messed up something real quick. Let me get off of that. All right, there we go. Black line is open. Because what I want to start doing is I'm going to have to start getting up early enough so that we can do a toast and talk every day. You know what I'm saying? Have some time to run through the news. Now, I'm trying to adjust my body to the new little workout, so I'm getting up. And I am doing a short run, and I'm gonna build up on it. So here we go. All right, of course, we up on Gye-Nyame Journey. Let's see what we got up here so far. We still got Sister Reba up. She had 230 hits. So I'm gonna have to pull that down and work with it. But of course, they say the reach is going down. We had 22,800. That's down 39%. Post engagement 6,979. They say that's up 24%. Page likes is down by 48%. They said in the last 28 days we had 34 people like our page. Family, like I said, it's down, but shit. You know, I'm just like, yo, I am blessed to be in your presence. But they say that on Dr. Reba's, we got 14 shares. That's dope. 362 people reached. Student find new purpose after learning about Black history on trip to D.C. Now, you see they got on the mask and stuff, but they took a trip to D.C. and it's like we have to give our young people experiences so that they can really understand when they are. So part of the challenge that I was running into that you know is how do you get this cultural, the importance of the culture across, right? The importance of the culture, and to realize that in many ways we are building our culture in real time, right? And we have to make sure that our children know the who they are, where they are, when they are, why they are, and how they are. I missed one. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. It's 6. Who they are, what they are, where they are, why they are, when they are, and how they are. Right? So I got to figure out how to walk young people through this, because we got to get them asking those questions. That's the way you learn. You learn by asking questions. You don't learn by people just throwing stuff at you. You learn by answering, by being asked and answering questions, and then learning to ask questions yourself. Best learning. Best learning. Speaking of learning, well, it ain't up there yet. It'll pop up in a second. But students find new purpose after learning about history on trip to DC. Let's go and let's see, because I'm interested in seeing what they learned and what's purpose.